if you are descending into Abuja Airport, the inhabitants, the type of infrastructure within the environs, Your Excellency, does not represent the good image of this country. And I think that the FCT minister should capture in their next budget, if not incorporated in this, to either relocate the inhabitants of the people within the airport or renew the area.
Which part gives you cramps with your stomach?
It's the shanties within the back of the airport, Your Excellency.
The owners of that village, but are you saying that we should go to those villages and evacuate them so that when your plane is coming down, those in support say aye, those against say nay. The nays have it.
So guys, you're welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for always tuning in to listen. This is Boyo's Network. If you're joining us for the very first time, hello, you're welcome. Guys, you've seen the video. I like that response that Akpabio gave to Senator Nwaaebonyi. I know that both of them are the same birds that flew together, but for that man fat say he give am that public insult, I like that. And I think ever since I did watch Akpabio, this is the very first time I will say that I really like the response. That is normal way of just talking. I like the way they give am to Senator Nwaaebonyi, so that Senator Nwaaebonyi, next time if he want make statement, he want to say something, he would think twice before he talk. Now concerning this his bill that he wants to pass, obviously we know that over time this bill will go put through in Nigeria with it. But before then, he said if you are descending into Abuja Airport, the habitant, the type of infrastructure within the environs is not and does not represent the good image of the country. Now, this is what I see as an opportunity to grab more land to themselves. That is just the essence of this bill. Later, you will see in the video that he was supported by Senator Aliru, saying that FCT is meant to accommodate 750,000 people, but today is accommodating over 2.5 million people. So Senator Aliru is trying to tell the Senate President and the people of Nigeria that now FCT don't overfull because everybody wants to be in Abuja and all of that. And that brings me to the next question. These people were full FCT, so are the members of your family not part of the people who full this FCT? Are you trying to tell us that those people will be say they suppose the FCT now the politicians, the people will be say they get money? Because what you are trying to say now is that all those people settling in that area, those people not be fit to stay for FCT. The poor people not get rights to stay for FCT, because that is what they are trying to say. They are trying to grab land for themselves. That is what they are trying to do right now, to grab some land for themselves. Because what they are proposing now is for the Senate to pass a bill so that the FCT minister can go into those areas, drive those people away. Does that really make sense? Say na illegal settlement, now be that one. You guys drove them away from where they were staying before. Does that really make sense? Driving them away, does it really stop the problem that Nigerians are having? How does that build the image of the country? Driving away those people, how does that help to build the image of the country? Now they are proposing for the FCT minister to go in there and start demolishing, building that place, making that place beautiful. You guys want a beautiful place where we say after everything, maybe the FCT minister go there now, begin build housing estate and all of that. And if that happen, after building it, who are going to benefit from it? The same set of them will be the politicians and the all-ruling Progressive Party. Obviously, now then go benefit from them. So what stops the government from saying that, okay, this place is not good, it's not befitting for us, let's make this place beautiful, but after that still leave them to the owners of those houses, to those people staying in that town or village? But no, after everything, you are going to displace thousands of Nigeria. That is what they are proposing. May therefore grab land. You know, when I see the senators, our so-called lawmakers, the kind of bill they propose, you go say these ones, then they look for a way to enrich themselves, an avenue for them to make more money for their pocket. Now, Senator Nwaaebonyi, why not propose that those people there, they should build housing estate for them? And I go make sure say every one of them where they there, say they benefit from it. But all he was proposing is that the FCT minister should drive them away. Can you imagine? in order to build the image of the country. Now, let's look at what builds image of the country. Number one thing that builds the image of a country is political stability. That aspect, Nigeria, una no dey talk about them. The lawmakers, the senators, they don't want to talk about political stability. That is another way to build the image of the country. But rather, they are talking about driving those innocent citizens, managing their life. The only crime is that they are living close to the airports. So the next one is economic development. How Nigerian economy be? And again, how the breaking down of those places or chasing away those people, how will it boost the economy of the nation? How it take help Nigeria economy? Instead, you guys are spending money, unnecessary money. And funny enough, all these things that they are saying that the FCT minister should carry out, no money for Ramo, because Senator Kabiru made it known that there is a budget on expenditure from the FCT minister. But the FCT minister did not also indicate the source of revenue, how he's going to get money that he will use to fund those budget on expenditure. You see the problem Nigeria gets. Every time they keep bringing budget for the senators to approve. Meanwhile, they bring budget of where they want to get the money. You see why Nigeria, this country, debt, the kind debt where we go hold Now just God will help us. They are proposing, some senators, Nwaaebonyi and the rest, they propose, make FCT minister drive those people where they live around Abuja airport when descending from Abuja airport. They then begin beautify that place. Which money? Now they want you to do. Instead of the senators to start talking about the importance or noting how to source money, how to generate money for this country, for a smooth running of the country, they are not talking about it. It's always all about how to spend money, how to borrow and spend, then loot the ones where they want loot. Yes, I am not disputing the fact that to build an image of a nation, that there must be need for infrastructural transformation. But which money una they use today do am? And who are the benefactors? That is another question. Another one again, to build image of a country, there is need for security. Security. The senators are not even thinking about it. For now, they talk make Wike go begin break people houses, which I know say once Wike hear this one, now go make and win one. The next 2 months, make we know. Let's not be surprised that the next 2 months, you don't they enter that area now, begin break them. But what about security? Guys, when I see the way these senators, at times, I said it before, as in what they say, how they do it, the manner to which, you go know, so these people not really send Nigerians, so I'm representing this constituency. They are not representing, they're only representing the constituency of their stomach and that of their family members and their supporters. Finish, Iraq. They are not there for Nigeria. They are just there for themselves. And it's so bad. Yet we Nigerians will be crying out there that we have people who are supposed to be representing us. But guys, they don't really get the interest of Nigeria. That is the reason why Nigerians, any Nigeria where say you don't tire for this matter, you need to join your voice with the voices of the millions of Nigeria out there, the likes of Peter Aka that are calling for electoral reform. Mock will hold these people responsible. Just imagine the electoral reform bill, where that one day. As we speak, Tinubu don't already appoint some commissioners. He appointed them. How do you guys now expect these people to work against Tinubu that appoints them, that pays them salary in the next coming election? It's not possible. These are the things that Nigerians, the youth, need to stand up and fight than to begin fight unnecessary fight. As in, we need to come together to work as one. Until we work as one, So guys, I will drop the video. Guys, Mona take a look. Mona see the way Akpabio take rubbish Senator Nwaaebonyi. I know say yes, so they go later go settle, but at least he give am public disgrace. That one boy, he talks anyhow. He does not know how to talk. As in, he gets befitting answer for him. So guys, watch and please drop your comment with us in the comment section.
If you are descending into Abuja airport, the habitants, the type of infrastructure within the environs, Your Excellency, does not represent the good image of this country. And I think that the FCT minister should capture in their next budget, if not incorporated in this, to either relocate the inhabitants of the people within the airport or renew the area.
Which part gives you cramps in your stomach?
It's the shanties within the back of the airport, yes, let's say.
The owners of that village, but are you saying that we should go to those villages and evacuate them so that when your plane is coming down, those in support say aye, those against say nay. The nays have it.
State. Mr. President, I rise to support this bill. And I'm doing that considering what I can describe as total infrastructural transformation that is ongoing in FCT today. It therefore requires the cooperation of the Parliament to enable the Honorable Minister, Nyesom Wike, to continue his good works. Mr. President, digesting further the budgetary provision, we can see that much provisions are made for the infrastructure development of the capital city, which is the citadel of power for the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Another area I would like to use this medium to draw the attention of the FCT Minister is the people living within the Abuja airport. Mr. President, I want the FCT Minister to extend his infrastructure development of the city within the surroundings of the Abuja airport. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, if you are descending into Abuja airport, the inhabitants, the type of infrastructure within the environs, Your Excellency, does not represent the good image of this country. And I think that the FCT Minister should capture in their next budget, if not incorporated in this, to either relocate the inhabitants of the people within the airport or renew the area, at least, because that is the mirror of the country as you are descending into Abuja airport. Some of us, if you take into account to view the environs of the airport while descending into Abuja, you will agree with me, Excellency, there is an eyesore. It doesn't give good image of the nation, and I think something has to be done about it. So I urge you, all my colleagues, to support this all-important bill, all geared towards transforming completely the FCT of Nigeria. Thank you.
So where will you see?
Yes, if you are descending.
Let's take it gently.
Yes, let's see.
The first place you see on the right is a boulevard.
Yes, let's see.
Which is almost like a boulevard. You understand? And you now descend towards the road that comes to the airport. Then when you get to the airport road, you now see 8 lanes,
yes,
complete with street lights.
Yes, let's see.
Particularly in the night, very beautiful.
Yes, let's see.
And all that. So, which part gives you cramps in your stomach?
It's the shanties within the back of the airport, yes, let's say.
The owners of that village, are you saying that we should go to those villages and evacuate them so that when your plane is coming down, what you will see high rises?
Your Excellency.
No, I want to understand.
Yes, Your Excellency.
You are talking about when you look out of the window.
Yes, Your Excellency.
You want to see beautiful Chinese infrastructure.
Yes, Your Excellency.
But that is what that place belongs to people.
No, Your Excellency, this is a capital territory of Nigeria. And we are talking of the
image of the nation starts with when your plane is descending.
Your Excellency.
And then you look at, when you descend, you see water and you see creeks. So we should eliminate the creeks and close.
No, Your Excellency.
So that it will not spoil your eyes.
Your Excellency.
That is the image of the nation.
Your Excellency, everybody that uses Abuja airport will agree with me, sir. But the issue is, what do we do?
Yeah.
What do we do?
Okay. Distinguished colleagues, all those that use Abuja airport, Abuja airport, do you agree with him? Those in support say aye. No, those in support say aye. Those against say nay. The nays have it. So there's a lot of disagreement. This is Senator Abiro.
Hello. Hello. Mr. President, structure of this appropriation bill, just like Senator Ashiru mentioned, this is one budget that will look very, very developmental in the sense that the component, about 72% of this budget is focused on infrastructural development, and I equally commend. But I think there is a major, there are two major issues that I see here. On the face of the very first one, the Senate leader referred to the breakdown on the first page, but I'm sure the breakdown on the second page in his summary don't tally with the first page, in the sense that the overheads that he referred to in the first page is about 343 billion, while on the second page is about 280 billion. I also think that we need to harmonize. That is one. But more importantly, the second point that I would like to raise is the fact that here we have a budget on expenditure, but we don't have the sources of revenue. And I think it's important. That we also should know how all of these expenditure will be financed. And I think this particular presentation is short of that. So that would be my submission, Mr. President. Thank you very much, Mr. President, and my distinguished colleagues.
So what would be of revenue so that they can match it with the, yes. I have a problem now. The Civil Senator Adero, His Excellency and Governor, with our former leader, the Civil Senator Yaya. I was looking for you people on the left, and suddenly I saw you. I saw you on the right. Yeah? And you mean you can actually leave Senator Ningi alone there? Well, maybe you may not need to comment on it because we are talking about budget now. So, Senator Aliru, you have the floor. Ningi, you can sit where you are.
Thank you, Mr. President. My distinguished colleagues. FCT is meant to accommodate 750 million people. But today, due to population explosion, we have well over 2.5 million people living in the FCT. And this calls for educational facilities, health facilities to be provided.
The statistics.
And, I will...
yes. Sorry, the statistics.
Pardon?
FCT is meant to accommodate how many people?
750,000 people.
Okay.
Yes. But now we have well over 2.5 million people living in the Federal Capital Territory. So this means that we have to provide for education, health facilities, water, and what have you. And the budget is emphasizing so much on infrastructure, not much on these sectors I mentioned, the social sector. And the point made by distinguished Senator Nwaaebonyi, he is referring to the illegal settlements. These people were moved from the city center and they went and started building around the airport. So they are there illegally. For our information, that land has already been allocated to people, but development has not reached there. Once development reaches there, they will be pushed out. And it has been like that for the last 10, 15 years. Today, if you move them from one point, they will go to another point and stay. And then when the development reaches there, they will be asked to move. And it has been like that, like I said. And it's a vicious cycle. So simply because people keep on coming into FCT, there is no control. And it's a home for all Nigerians, irrespective of their state of origin or their tribe. Anybody that comes to FCT is free to stay because it is our national treasure. So, Mr. President, I lend my support to the passage of this important bill, and I urge all of my colleagues to do the same. But emphasis should be on social sector, education, health sector, and also water supply. Thank you.
Okay, so the contour, you have the knowledge of the topography of the FCT in your hands. So, Senator Nwaaebonyi, so he's lending credence to what you said. Yeah, so that
my points are germane.
Your points are clear now. Because he's saying that you were referring to illegal structures. So your points are taken. The Senator Adam Oshimole.